Hi dear students, you already know that scalars and vectors and types of scalars. So in types of scalars, so many types of scalars are there. For example, null vector, zero vector, coaxial, coplanar. It means a number of types of vectors are there. Okay, so here you already know that one is a unit vector. So unit vector, it means, so unit vector value, it means its magnitude, always we consider that a 1. Is magnitude of a unit vector is always 1. For example, here we consider that x-axis, y-axis and this one is z-axis. And origin, we consider that always x-axis value 0, y-axis is 0 and z-axis also 0. Okay, so here suppose along x-axis we consider that one unit vector representation, so that's one is I cap. So I cap is a unit vector along x-axis, along y-axis so j cap, along z-axis, so that's one we consider that a k cap. Okay, so representation of this unit vector, always we consider that a cap is equal to vector a and modulus of vector a is, so vector a divided by modulus of vector a. So modulus of vector a means a magnitude of a vector. For example, here the velocity of an object is a 20 meter per second. So velocity, so 20 meter per second. So this one is a vector quantity. Why? Because so this quantity represents magnitude as well as a direction. So this reason, so velocity we consider that a vector quantity. Okay, so here the unit vector. So unit vector, vector a cap is equal to vector a divided by modulus of vector a. Okay, vector a, it means a velocity. So its a value we consider that 20 meter per second. And here modulus of vector a, it means we consider that only magnitude of a velocity. So that's one is a 20. So this reason, so this 20 meter per second represent both the magnitude as well as the direction, because so this one is a vector quantity. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಎ ಏನು ರಿಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದ್ರಿ, ಬೋತ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್, both magnitude and direction. So and this one we consider that modulus of vector a represent only magnitude, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬರೇ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ರಿಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾ, ಬಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಎ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮತ್ತು ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ಎರಡು ರಿಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ರಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ vector a divided by modulus of vector a. Okay, so here velocity 20 meter per second. Okay, so this value represent both magnitude as well as a direction because of a vector quantity. But so this 20 we consider that only magnitude but not a direction, because modulus of vector a ಇದು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ just a value, quantity is quantity value, but E20 ಏನು represent ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, both magnitude and direction. So this reason vector a divided by modulus of vector a. Okay, so both cancel. So finally we get so this unit vector value is always we consider that 1. And another thing, suppose here modulus of vector I cap, it means modulus of I cap is equal to modulus of j cap is equal to modulus of k cap, always 1. Modulus of I cap is equal to modulus of j cap is equal to modulus of k cap is always 1. Why? Because I cap, j cap and k cap represent unit vector along x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. So this reason, so this value always we consider that 1. Yes, suppose I cap, so this one is 1, and j cap, so this one is also 1, and k cap, so this one is also 1. So magnitude always we consider that 1. So this reason modulus of I cap is equal to modulus of j cap is equal to modulus of k cap is always 1. And the next thing here, zero vectors. or we consider that a null vector, zero vector or a null vector. So zero vector and a null vector, it means its magnitude always we consider that as 0. The vector having a magnitude is a 0, so that's one is a zero vector, or we consider that a null vector. Okay, so generally zero vector, we already says that the which physical quantity shows both magnitude and direction, so that's one is a vector quantity. ಯಾವ physical quantity ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡು ಮತ್ತು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಎರಡೂ ರಿಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೋ ಅದಕ್ಕೇನಂತೀವಿ ರೀ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ, ಹೌದಾ? ಬಟ್ ಝೀರೋ, ಸೊ ವಿಚ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಝೀರೋ, ಸೊ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ಸ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ zero vector or a null vector. Okay, so this reason so here the magnitude is 0. Okay, 0 is also one particular value. Is its magnitude always we consider that 0. For example, object it is in a rest position. Object it is in a rest position and its initial velocity we consider that as 0. Initial velocity 0. So u is a vector quantity, initial velocity, but its value is 0. U is a vector quantity, but its value is 0. So 0 is a magnitude. It's having both a direction. It's having a direction. Okay, why? Because so this one is a velocity, but its magnitude is a 0. Other value is 0, but adukku enadru particular direction. Another one is a uniform velocity. So uniform velocity, it means acceleration value is 0. In uniform velocity, acceleration value is 0. So acceleration 0. So uniform velocity, acceleration value we consider that as 0. Is so acceleration represent both magnitude and direction, but its value we consider that a 0. So this reason the which vector magnitude is 0, so that's one we consider that a zero vector or a null vector. Zero vector or a null vector. Okay, so next one here, properties of a zero vector. So properties of a zero vector. Okay, so here suppose here we consider that a vector A plus second vector we consider that a zero vector, it means a null vector, and it's is equal to vector A. Vector A plus here we consider that a one null vector or a zero vector, and its value we consider that always vector A. At the same thing, suppose a subtraction, so this one is addition, and suppose if we consider that a subtraction, it means a vector A minus, so this one is a null vector, it's always we consider that so vector A is, so vector A minus, so this one is a null vector, so its magnitude is 0, but it's having particular direction, so subtraction of a null vector from a vector, it means vector A, so this reason it's a value we consider that a vector A. Suppose so multiplication of this null vector, multiplication of a null vector to non-zero scalar, non-zero scalars. It means, so here we consider that this one is a null vector or a zero vector into lambda. Lambda we consider that, so this one is a non-zero scalar quantity. It means, so this one is a particular one number, okay, is equal to, always we consider that a null vector. Is, so this one is a null vector into multiply with a non-zero scalar quantity, non-zero scalar quantity, is equal to, we get a null vector. It means 0, 0 into anything. So that's one is generally we consider that as 0. But here we consider that vector. So null vector multiply with a non-zero scalar quantity, then we get a null vector. And suppose here we consider that so this one is a vector A multiply with a null vector. It's always we consider that a null vector. So vector A multiply with a 0 vector or a null vector, its value always we consider that a 0. It means so this one is not a 0, it's having particular one direction. Its magnitude is 0. Its magnitude is 0, but it's having one particular direction. Yes, so initial velocity, its value 0, but it's having particular direction. It not exactly 0. Na idu 0 ant bit bidalri, but adukku enadri ಒಂದು direction. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾನ್ರಿ null vector or zero vector. It's having direction, but its magnitude always we consider that a 0. Magnitude only 0. But in unit vector, so unit vector, it's a magnitude value. It means magnitude we consider that 1. In the 0 vector, its a magnitude we consider that a 0. But a 0, it's having a particular direction. It's having a particular direction. And the next concept, multiplication of vectors. Okay, so multiplication of vectors. It means the vector multiply with a real number. Vector multiply with a real number and its value always we consider that a vector. For example, here vector into real number is always we consider that a vector. Yes. So for example, here we consider that so A is a, it means vector A is a vector quantity. It means A is a vector quantity. So this reason vector A multiply with a lambda. Lambda we consider that a real number. Okay. So this reason here we consider that a lambda into vector A. Yes, so this value always we consider that a vector quantity. So this one is a vector quantity. Suppose we want to calculate a magnitude, it means a modulus of a lambda into vector A. Yes, so this reason the real number multiply with a vector quantity and its value always we consider that a vector quantity. For example, here time into velocity. Time into velocity. Okay, so time into velocity, it's always we consider that a displacement. Time into velocity andre entry displacement. Why? Because velocity is equal to displacement by time. Okay, so this reason, so time into velocity, so that's when we consider that displacement. Okay, so time we consider that a scalar quantity. So time is a scalar quantity and here we consider that velocity is a vector quantity. So finally we get displacement. So this one is also vector quantity. Okay, so this one we consider that just for one real number. For example, here 1 second into 25 meter per second velocity value, then we get a displacement. Okay, so here, so time having a one particular unit, so that's one is a second, and velocity also having one unit, so that's one is a meter per second, and a displacement, so that is also one SI unit, so that's one is a meter. So this reason here we consider that time is a second into meter per second, it means we get a meter. Yes, so this one is a vector quantity. Yes, here multiply with the units, then finally we get a 1 unit. So this one we consider that a vector quantity. Another example, force is equal to mass into acceleration. So this reason, so mass, so this one is a scalar quantity, and acceleration, so this one is vector quantity, then we get the force, so force is a scalar quantity. Okay, so mass, suppose here we consider that mass is 1 kg, acceleration 1 meter per second square, then we get force is 1 Newton. So this reason, so here any real number multiply with a vector, then we get a vector quantity. So vector into real number is equal to vector. Suppose if we consider that units is, so in units, so this one is a scalar quantity. So scalar quantity, time a unit is a second, and this one is a vector quantity, and here SI unit is meter per second, and here second get cancelled, so finally we get meter. So this one we consider that a vector quantity, so displacement is a vector quantity. And mass a scalar quantity, and here we consider that vector quantity, finally we get vector quantity. Is you already know that in scalar quantity, representation of a scalar quantity, magnitude and a unit, magnitude and a unit. For example, 1 kg, so 1 is magnitude, kg is a unit. For another example, we consider that a refractive index. So refractive index, suppose 1.5, so this one is a refractive index of a water, 1.33, so this one is a refractive index of a water, 1.5 is a refractive index of a glass. Refractive index of glass 1.5 and refractive index of water is 1.33. Okay, so this 1.33 and 1.5, so these two represent a scalar quantity. These two are represent a scalar quantity. Okay, so these two are represent scalar quantity means, so here we consider that just numbers. ಇವೆರಡು ಏನಾದ್ರಿ ಸ್ಕೇಲಾರ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ರಿಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು, ಇವೆರಡೂ ಏನು ತೋತಿನ್ರಿ ನಂಬರ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಏನೋ ರೀ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್, ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ SI ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, SI ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಆದರೂ ಇವೆರಡು ಏನಾಗ್ತಾವೆ ರೀ ಸ್ಕೇಲಾರ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ. ಅದೇ ಥರ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ರಿಯಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಜೊತೆ ಒಂದು ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿನ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ. ಅದ್ರ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡ್ಯುಲಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಬ್ಡಾ ಇಂಟು ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಎ. ಲ್ಯಾಂಬ್ಡಾ ರಿಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಒನ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ರಿಯಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಎ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ vector quantity. So this is a real number multiplied with a vector quantity, so finally we get a vector quantity. Okay, and here we consider that units. So time, scalar quantity multiply with a vector, then we get a vector quantity. Mass, so scalar quantity multiply with a vector quantity, then we get a force is a vector quantity. Another one we consider that mass into velocity, so that's one is a momentum. So mass into velocity, so that's one is a momentum. Yes, so mass, velocity, momentum, mass, so scalar quantity, velocity, vector quantity, and momentum. So this one we consider that a vector quantity. Yes, so this one is a multiplication of a vector quantity. Next one, addition of vectors. In addition of vectors, so next one, addition of a vector. So addition of a vector, it means, so here we don't consider that a normal algebra, because in normal algebra, suppose addition of a scalar quantity, so here we consider that normal algebra. Why? Because so scalar quantity having only magnitude, but in vector quantity having both magnitude as well as a direction, so this reason we don't consider that a normal algebra. So this reason here we consider that addition of a vector. So how to add these vectors? Suppose for example, so this one is a vector A and this one is a vector B. So how to add these two vectors? It means head of one vector coincide with the tail of another vector. So this one is head of vector A coincide with the tail of vector B. Head of vector A coincide with the tail of vector B. We already know that a vector representation is, so this straight line represent a magnitude and arrow mark represent a direction. So this reason, so this one we consider that vector A and a vector B, and here addition of these two vector. So this reason addition of these two vectors, so finally we get a R. R is a resultant vector. It means, so resultant vector is equal to vector A plus vector B. Suppose modulus of this resultant vector. So modulus of this resultant vector, it means a magnitude of resultant vector means modulus of a resultant vector R is equal to modulus of vector A plus modulus of vector B. Yes, so R we consider that a resultant vector. R is resultant vector. Okay, so this reason vector A plus vector B, then finally we get a resultant vector. So this one is a resultant vector R. So this reason resultant vector is equal to vector A plus a vector B. Yes, suppose here we consider that number of vectors are there, vector A plus vector B plus vector C. For example, so this one is vector A, vector B and a vector C. So this reason the resultant vector R is equal to vector A plus vector B plus vector C. Okay, all are present in a same path. All are in a same direction. Suppose direction of these vector changes. Yes, so direction of vectors changes. For example, here we consider that two vectors, vector A and vector B. So this one is vector A and this one is a vector B. Vector A and vector B. So in this condition here, so this one is a vector A and this one is a vector B. Then we get a resultant vector. So resultant vector, so this one is a resultant vector R. For example, so this vector phi, suppose here we consider that magnitude is phi and the second vector, so this magnitude is 2. Yes, so resultant vector, so resultant vector R is equal to vector A minus vector B. So this reason, so phi minus 2, it means a resultant vector we consider that 3. The same way, so here vector A and this one is a vector B. So this reason resultant vector R. Suppose we want to calculate magnitude of this resultant vector is equal to vector A, modulus of vector A plus modulus of vector B. So this negative sign indicate opposite in the direction for this first vector A. ಈ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಸೈನ್ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದ್ರಿ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಬಿ ಏಕ ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಒಳಗದ ರಿಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಇಷ್ಟೇ. ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟಂಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್. ಸೊ ರಿಸಲ್ಟಂಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್, so the resultant vector, it is a vector. So this one is just a vector. It shows the same effect of individual vectors. ಅಂದರೆ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಎಫೆಕ್ಟನ್ನು ರಿಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದು, ಅಂದರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಎಫೆಕ್ಟನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದು, ಸೇಮ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟು ಈ ರಿಸಲ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಏನ್ರಿ ರಿಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ಒನ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ರಿಸಲ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್.